first off, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Leave a like if you guys enjoy these type of videos. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support me. I just got my first copyright strike. So yeah, I didn't watch the U.S. versus New Zealand game this past weekend. I was saving to watch the highlights and post it on Monday, which I did. I posted it about 9 o'clock last night. And woke up this morning. First thing I did was check to see how the video's doing, what my views are at, and go and respond to comments and everything. And the video is doing really good. I mean, I had it up for 12 hours, and it was already at 4,000 views, and I had like 200 comments. And yeah, I mean, it was killing. It was probably the best video, or the best a video had done in its first 12 hours that I put up. And then I rechecked it again around lunchtime, and I saw that it had been taken down. So I don't want to go too much into who took what down or whatever, but just wanted to say that if you had watched it and now you don't see it on the channel, that's why. Trying to get it resolved, because that kind of sucks to have that on my channel, and it's still a young channel. But today I'm going to find something that I am sure probably won't get copyright striked, and then we'll watch it. So let me go find a video real quick. Well, with that being said about that video being completely fucked, if you guys can like the video, share this video, comment on this video, let's try to blow this video up so it can kind of make up for the fact that I now have a copyright strike on my account. So for this video, I have chosen to look at the rules of Rugby Sevens, because I know the rules of Union and League somewhat. I watched the video that compared those two, but I haven't looked at Sevens at all. I know that the US are actually pretty decent in Sevens comparatively to 15s. So yeah, I figured that people have been talking about how good the US are, or I mean, they're not the best, but how much better they are in Sevens. And so let's check out this video. This is Nin Explains, Nin Lee, or Nin, yeah, I think it's Nin Lee. I've watched a video from him before. I'll have the original video linked down below. So without further ado, let's hop into it. I don't give a fuck no more, boys. I got a fucking strike. I do not give a fuck. Alright. Let's see. Where we at?
Explains the rules of Rugby Sevens. The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team. Rugby Sevens, or just Sevens, is a variety of rugby union that is played with 2 teams of 7 players playing on a field that's 100 metres long between the goal lines. In Rugby Sevens, you may run forwards with the ball, and you may kick the ball forwards. But what's interesting about Rugby Sevens is that you can only pass the ball backwards or sideways. You cannot pass the ball forwards, and doing so will result in your opponent being awarded possession. The idea is to score points, and there are several ways to do this. Number 1, a try. You can run with the ball into your opponent's
So far, I don't know if I'm watching this and it's like completely worthless of me watching, but to me it looks like this is the exact same thing as 15s, just with half the people. So I may just be watching this for no damn reason.
Goal area and place the ball down onto the ground. This is a try and is worth 5 points. Unlike in American football, the player must press the ball on the ground with downward pressure. No downward pressure equals no try. Number 2, a conversion. After scoring a try, you are awarded a conversion kick to add more points. The kick is made from a spot 20 metres from the goal line and perpendicular to the spot where the try was scored. Unlike in rugby union, you have to drop.
Oh, okay. He was about to answer my question.
The ball onto the floor first.
You have to. So their conversions are drop kicks. So there's one big difference right there. God, I have something in my eye, dude. It's bugging the crap out of me. Okay, so there's one big thing, 2 big things. So less people and drop kicks instead of off of a tee.
For kicking it. Kicking the ball between the posts and over the crossbar scores 2 points. Number 3, a penalty. If your opponent commits a foul, you may choose to kick the ball from the ground between the goalposts. This scores 3 points. Number 4, a drop goal. You can also kick the ball between the posts at any time during open play. To do this, you must drop the ball onto the ground first before kicking it. This also scores 3 points. To stop you from scoring, your opponents will try and stop you by tackling. Your opponent can grab you below the shoulders and pull you to the floor or stop you moving forwards. Just like in rugby union, once a player is tackled, the ball carrier must let go of the ball. This usually results in players pushing each other away on the ground, whilst a teammate tries to get possession of the ball.
I haven't really seen that much. I guess because in 15s there's more people in on the ground together, and it's harder to just push the guy that had the ball backwards, like I just saw this guy do right here. So maybe is that a more common thing in sevens? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of funny though, the way that he's just pushing the guy back.
Players from either team can get possession at this point. The game is played in 2 7-minute halves for a combined playing time of 14 minutes.
Really?
Team with the highest score after 14 minutes.
That's way short. 14-minute game? There's got to be time stoppage, right? Those are short games. They must have. Do they do like kind of like a series type of thing where they'll play like, well, he might even answer that, but where they play multiple games in a day, because that's like nothing. 15 minutes of playtime
wins. That's basically the gist of it, but there's a few other rules you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, knock on. Any player deflecting the ball forwards with their arms or body is committing a knock on. Remember, you're not allowed to pass the ball forwards, so you're not allowed to deflect it forwards either, unless it's a kick. Committing a knock on will result in the other team being awarded a scrum. Scrum. This is a method of restarting play, usually after a forward pass or knock on. The forwards of both teams line up and push against one another whilst the ball is
such a small scrum.
In general, any team can win possession of the ball at this point. In touch. This is rugby terminology for out of the playing area. The outer lines of the field are touch lines, and any ball leaving the field of play is said to be in touch. Other differences. There are several differences which make this game play differently to the other versions of rugby. We've discussed some of them already, but here's a list of other noticeable.
Alright, cool. Let's see. 7 players instead of 15, 5 subs with 5 interchanges instead of 7-7, 7-minute halves instead of 40-minute halves, max of 2-minute halftime. Oh, really? Matches drawn after regulation are continued until sudden death extra time and multiple 5-minute periods. All conversion attempts must be drop kicked. Conversions must be taken within 30 seconds of scoring a try instead of 90 seconds. Okay. 3 player scrums instead of 8. Yep, mentioned that already. Less players on the line out. Okay, yep, saw that. Kickoffs in sevens. A team which has just scored kicks off rather than the conceding team. Okay. So, yeah, so then it's more back and forth. That's kind of how American football is. Yellow cards, net a 2-minute suspension instead of 10. Referees decide advantage quickly. In major competitions, there are additional officials present. In-goal touch judges to judge successive kicks at goals, which means the game is not delayed, waiting for touch judges to move into position. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's a lot. I mean, it's just a much quicker version of Union, basically.
If you're still not sure, I highly recommend watching my videos on the other 2 forms of rugby. But if you have found this video at all helpful, please like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy Rugby Sevens.
Well, hey, make sure you guys go follow or subscribe to Nin. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to him. I don't know why I wasn't already. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for all the support that I've had lately. If you skip through the intro, I was hit with a copyright strike, so my reaction to the New Zealand-USA game was taken down, and I'm upset about it. It was doing really well. I mean, within 12 hours, I had 4K views, and so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'll try to dispute it. But yeah, if you guys would like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. That really helped me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm nearly at 700, I believe. So yeah, again, I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.